What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Hustle Decoded, where we focus on entrepreneurship from the ground up. And if this is the first time on the channel, my name is Kelvin. I'm the founder and CEO. And on this channel, what we do is we focus on the fundamental life skills you're going to need in order to get to the next level. Now, one of the things that I wanted to touch on was, well, we'll get to that. So, I was talking to a few clients this week. And by the way, if you do want to have a consultation, please email me at thehustledecoded, all one word, at gmail.com. Again, that is thehustledecoded at gmail.com. But I was talking to a few clients this week, and I had only come up with one conclusion after talking to a few of them. Let me give you some examples. One of my clients had said that they wanted to invest in the stock market because, again, it looks really enticing. A lot of the stocks are going through the tank right now. Excellent time to invest in things of that nature. But I began to ask that person a certain set of questions, and when I asked them those questions, there was more no's than there were yeses. So as a result, based on that conclusion, I basically had to tell them, you are not in a position to invest in the stock market. And another individual who had come up to me and they said, hey, I am in the process of wanting to lose weight. I want to get down to this certain goal or whatever the case may be. And they started spatting off a bunch of information. And so again, I went through a base of questions, and there was more no's than yeses, and I still came to the same conclusion. Another individual that I had spoken to said that they wanted to own a business. They were in the process of being able to acquire a business, and again, asked them a set of questions, and then what wound up happening is I came to the same conclusion. Now, I say all of that to say this. A lot of you out there are just not being honest with where you are versus where you want to be. You have this false perception of yourself. And let me just pause for a second by saying this. As a mentor and as a coach, I need to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You're not going to grow if I'm sitting here telling you about it's all cotton balls and rainbows and all that other stuff. You need to get real about who you are. And a lot of you are just not being honest. You have this perceived perception of yourself. You think that you're up here, but in reality, you're right here. And let me give you some examples. One person had told me, hey, I want to be rich. I want to make some money. I want to be a millionaire, this, that, and the other. Okay. Again, ask a set of questions, this and that. Come to find out, they have poor money management skills. In reality, they have poor money management skills. Any example of, hey, I want to own a business, I want to run a business. Okay, going through all of the questions, one of the questions I asked is, do you have the skills to run that business? Answer was, no, I do not have the skills to run that business. Have you ever ran a business before? No, I've never ran a business before. Okay, so the reality is that you can't own a business because you lack the skills to run that business. The reality is that you've never ran a business, and you need to develop those skills in order to run that business. You need to do research, and so on and so forth. Another person, again, example of stocks. It could be you want to invest in stocks, you want to get a home, you want to get a car, whatever the case may be, but you have no down payment for that car in reality. You have no emergency fund. You lack money management skills at the end of the day. Again, in the example with losing weight, that was another thing. You want to lose weight, but you lack discipline. You lack focus. You won't put the action in order to lose the weight. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many variations people put it in. The reality is this. It's calories in versus calories out. What are you doing to get more of the calories out than the calories that you're putting in? That's the reality of it. I don't care what variation you put it into, but that's what it is. But those are honest things that you need to deal with. Look, I want you to run a business. I want you to be rich. I want you to make money. I want you to own a business. I want you to lose weight. I want you to reach all of the goals that you need to reach. But here's the reality. There are levels to this. There's levels to this game. I'm trying to teach you the hustle. I'm telling you what the hustle is, but the reality is that you can't get here without dealing with here. Okay? This is on this side. What I've put is I want, I need, I desire. It's what you think. It's what you think you are, what you want to do. And then there's the reality of what you want to do. So the homework that I'm going to have for you guys is very simple. You need to write down all of your goals. You need to write down what are the things that you actually want to do. And then you need to be honest about where you are. And you need to write those things down. It's going to take you some time. It's going to take you time to deal with your ego a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a punch in the gut. But this is the opportunity where you need to start being honest about yourself. You can get to these places. It can be as simple as I want to get a new job. I want to go to a job where I make more money. You can get here, and I want you here. But you can't get here until you deal with here. Do me a favor. Tell me what you think about the message that I'm bringing today. If you like it, please give me a like. Please comment below. If you don't like it, again, give me a dislike and give me a comment below. We'll engage. It'll be a healthy debate. But my goal is to help you get to the next level, and I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear so that you know what to do to get to the next level. Again, my name is Kelvin. I'm the founder and CEO of The Hustle Decoded. And with that, I'm signing off.